Hey guys, I'm Michael Bisping and you are listening to Cool FM.
En compagnie de Michael Bisping. Hi Michael, how are you?
Very well, thank you.
Michael, for the first time you are in Quebec. You have met the Quebec people, the Quebec crowd yesterday. How do you expect the Quebec crowd for your fight Wednesday?
They were very excited yesterday at the mall. I expect a loud crowd, a good atmosphere. It's the first UFC event here in Quebec. They're going to go crazy. You know, they're going to love the event, I'm sure. The fights are going to be great. You know, I'm going to try and provide as much entertainment as possible. I'm expecting a good night.
What is your mind about Tim Kennedy?
You know, looking at him right now, I'm surprised how small he is. You know, I've never seen the guy, I've never spoken to the guy. He's in the wrong weight class. He shouldn't even be fighting in the UFC. You know, when I'm done with him, he's going to be working at an army recruitment office, trying to get soldiers, because when I'm done, he ain't going to want to fight in the UFC no more. I'm going to beat him so badly that he wishes he never put a pair of gloves on in his life.
Do you think Kennedy want to fight you to do his name?
Oh no, of course he wants to increase his name, his public awareness. You know, he wants everybody, he wants to be famous. I don't want to be famous. I'm doing this for a job, to provide for my family. He wants to be famous. He's a wannabe. He's a pretender. You know, I'm going to show that.
You do a big comeback Wednesday. How do you see this?
I see me just beating him to the punch all night long, punching and kicking him and hurting him, you know, and then eventually he's not going to want to take it anymore and he's going to fall on the floor and he's going to let the referee stop the fight.
It's more important to you to destroy Tim Kennedy than the win?
Yes, of course. Well, it's one and the same. Beating Tim Kennedy and winning are the same thing. So, you know, I cannot lose this fight. I will not lose this fight. I refuse to lose to that asshole. I refuse to lose.
How the KO is important for you? The knockout.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. The KO. Yeah. I always look for the KO. Always look for the knockout. You can't always get it, but I'm going to try. Wednesday night, I'm going to try everything I can. I want to knock this guy out and leave him there, you know, and just prove to the world that this fight should have never happened.
To win, what is the keys for you?
Use my striking, keep the fight on the feet. He's going to look to take me down. I'm going to look to keep it on the feet, use my striking, use my jab, use my kicks, mix everything up, and just be the better fighter.
With a win, what is expected for you?
I want to fight for the title. You know, I've won 8 of my last 10 fights, and after I beat him, he's in the top 10. I don't agree with that, but he's a top 10 fighter. After I beat him, I want to fight for the title.
If you want to be champion at the UFC, it's the best time for you now?
I suppose it is, yeah. Anderson's out, Vitor's out, Mashida's fighting Weidman for the title. I think I beat him. I fight the winner of those 2 guys.
Do you think your fight can be the best fight of the event?
I always try and be an exciting fighter. You know, we got a great fight card. There's lots of exciting fights on. I don't know about that, but my fight's definitely one not to miss.
Michael Bisping, thank you.
Thank you, sir.